Sorry, I've tried to film this video 3 times now and I keep getting interrupted, so I'm starting to wonder if I just should not be filming this video at all. I wanted to talk a little bit about Lady Gaga's new makeup collection that's coming out. I have a lot of feelings about it I felt like would be good for a video. First of all, I did want to say I'm going to be streaming tonight at 7:30, so if you're home on a Friday and bored, come hang out with me. I don't even know what we're going to be talking about. Paul's recording with his band in the studio, so I'm going to be streaming solo. So it'll be fun, so I could use the company, so please come hang out with me. Also tomorrow at noon, these are both Pacific times, 7:30 Pacific tonight and noon Pacific tomorrow, we're gonna be doing a makeup stream. Basically, it's like makeup roulette, so we have like a wheel, we spin it. The theme is yellow. I'm kind of gonna just make my own yellow palette and we will just go from there. So bring any yellow colors that you have and come follow along, do your own thing, whatever. It should be fun. But moving on. Earlier this week, Lady Gaga announced that she's going to be launching her own makeup line, and it's called Haus Beauty. When I first heard about this is just when I read an article title. I did not look into it. I just read that Lady Gaga was coming out with her own makeup line. And my first reaction was definitely, why? We seem to be in the renaissance of celebrity makeup lines, and it's kind of exhausting. We're already in this space right now where creating a makeup line seems to be easier than ever. The beauty space, just in general, has exploded in the last I would say decade, but it's less than that. It's like the last 5 years. It's just completely exploded. There are more brands than ever. Indie brands, because of social media, are able to reach more people than they ever have been able to before. Bigger brands are coming out with more products than they ever possibly could need, than anyone could ever need. It's just nonstop. Celebrities clearly are like, hey, I can take advantage of that. So we have people like, of course, the Kardashians, Kylie Jenner, Kim Kardashian. The other ones probably have had their own things too. I have no idea. We have even Kylie Minogue is coming out with her own makeup line because she's got to, you know, embrace that Kylie rivalry that she has because she blocked Kylie Jenner from trademarking Kylie, because that is also her name. So she's got to, you know, of course, confuse the market with another Kylie makeup line. That makes sense. So it really should be no surprise that Lady Gaga, who has always kind of had an out there vibe from the beginning, has had a kind of a makeup oriented look. One of the first looks that I can think of with Lady Gaga is the lightning bolt on her face. Makeup, right? So it makes sense for Lady Gaga to have a makeup line. And the more you think about it, the more it's like, all right, well, Lady Gaga's makeup line is probably going to be worlds away from Kim Kardashian, so to speak, because Kim Kardashian is much more Photoshop, perfection, perfect skin, contour, natural, more natural, I guess, or like neutral at least. Lady Gaga is probably going to be in a little bit of a different realm than that. Oh, I can feel something in my eye. Ugh. For those of you who haven't seen Lady Gaga's release video, basically her announcing her makeup line, let's watch it together and we can react together.
The last thing the world needs is another beauty brand. But that's too bad. They say beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but at Haus Laboratories, we say beauty's how you see yourself. Your glam, your expression, your artistry.
So when you watch this video, it's got crazy music, it's got color, it's got very avant-garde looks going on as well, and you get a lot of different vibes going on here. The first thing that Lady Gaga says in this announcement video is that the last thing the world needs is another beauty brand, but that's too bad. Just hearing that was enough for me to be like, okay, I'm already listening. At least she's aware that like it's getting kind of redundant, right? Like there's a lot out there. She posted on Instagram and she talked about how makeup was such a big part of her life, how makeup was such a big part of Lady Gaga, and how Lady Gaga was basically who she created when she put makeup on. Like that's kind of how Lady Gaga was born, essentially, was based off of her using makeup to become her own superhero. I think that this actually is really cool, and it makes me feel more connected to her and her makeup line than I originally was. Like I said, I originally was like, okay, big deal. But when she's actually explaining how much of an impact and how much makeup helped her find her confidence, helped her find bravery, and helped her become who she is today, you feel more of that connection. You feel how much more personal this is. That of course, creating a makeup brand is going to be a beauty, it's going to be a money grab no matter what, right? Like, you're doing it to make money. That's the main reason anybody creates anything. It's nice to see that there's that backstory and that there's a core reason and something that actually really fits her vibe. The next thing I noticed is I was kind of deep diving on this, reading some articles, reading more about this whole collection, is that the images that Lady Gaga's sharing are not perfect. You know, like this first picture, for example, I'm sure it's photoshopped. Her skin looks really pretty freaking perfect and it looks like it has texture overlays. But when you look at the actual makeup, the actual eye makeup, it looks good, but it's not to the degree of unbelievable. Because I feel like in this day and age, we're almost numb to Photoshop. We're numb to how over the top and the perfect and the lines. I mean, there's so many trends right now, especially like Instagram, where people aren't just doing makeup looks, like what I have on right now, a makeup look. It has to be like this whole like visual 3D craziness that's basically painting a freaking picture on your face. And the talent is real, but for people like me, I can't do that, nor do I want to. That's not my style. I have zero interest in learning how to do that. But something like Lady Gaga's look, I could do that. I could learn how to do that, even if I had just more basic skills. I don't know why I'm showing you, like, you can see what it is over there. There's even a more out there look that she has here that is 100% not Photoshop. You can tell the lines are not perfect, the blend is not perfect, but it's real. It's real, and that is so refreshing. And at the same time, it's scary. It doesn't matter if you're against Photoshop or you want to see more real looks. You know that, like, even with me, the first thing I thought when I saw it was like, wow, that looks kind of messy. And it's because we're so trained, our eyes are so trained at this point to expect that flawless line because it's not real, right? To see Lady Gaga presenting something that is real and that is flawed and perfectly perfect, it really interests me. It looks like the collections that she's coming out with here are going to be kits. So it looks like it's going to be like a lip gloss, something that is similar to my Stila Glitter and Glows, so like a powder, a cream to powder glittery product, and a lip liner. I find this interesting, and I feel like we are so in lip land, right? Like, everything is lips lately. Everyone's coming out with a lipstick collection or lip stuff, and you guys know me, I'm just not a big lip person. But I feel like this is a weird choice, especially because all of the imagery and all of the looks and everything that she has shown so far has been very out there, has been like crazy lights, finding models that have like really unique attributes and very, very unique is what we've been getting. And then we get some shimmery liquid, which, I mean, that fits into the more unique aspect. I will give you that, liquid shimmer powder. But lip gloss and lip liner, I don't feel like that's nearly as creative and as out there as what she's presenting. I know that this is just like the first run. I'm sure she's going to come out with other stuff, but it doesn't launch until September, which I find I find that an interesting choice. I'm totally interested in the liquid shimmers. I mean, that's my jam right now. I have 2 Stila Glitter and Glows on my eyeballs because I cannot not use them. I'm freaking obsessed with them. So anytime any company comes out with something similar, I'm always curious because Stila Glitter and Glows are like my high point. Those are my favorite, and I've tried a bunch. So I'm always like, ooh, I want to try that. But I don't want a lip liner. I don't want a lip gloss. So if it only is coming in a set, I don't particularly want those things. And it probably is the same to a lot of other people in the opposite direction. I'm sure there are people like, ooh, I want that lip gloss, but I am not going to use that shimmery liquid. I don't like shimmer. I only want lip products. So I don't know. I don't like kits that are different things. When Rihanna came out with earlier this summer, she came out with a 3-pack of liners. She had a couple of different packs of these different colored liners. And I think that's great because it's all the same product. If you're gonna go get like colorful liners, you're gonna be okay getting different colors of the same colorful liner. But when it's something like this, I don't want a lip liner. I will not use a lip liner, 100%. I'll use a lip gloss, sure, but I'm not gonna use a lip liner. That's not gonna happen. The other thing I find interesting about this is that it is going to be an Amazon exclusive. Oh, I don't like that. I really don't like that. I've mentioned a lot of times before, but I don't like buying makeup specifically online if I don't have to. I don't like buying something blind. Now, Amazon has a really great return policy, so if it doesn't work for you, you can easily return it, and it's like no fuss. It's actually easier, in my opinion, to return something to Amazon than it is to return something to Sephora and Ulta, because Amazon, I don't even have to leave my house. I could just put it outside and the mailman will come get it. Ulta and Sephora, not so much. It takes me a lot longer to return something to an actual physical department or just store in general than it does to return something to Amazon. That's just a fact. I like Amazon for a lot of things, and beauty is not one of them. What I worry about is because a lot of the times the beauty stuff is not sold directly by Amazon. So there is a big chance that House Beauty can be on Amazon, people can buy it, and also start buying other things in the beauty section of Amazon that are not sold specifically by Amazon. They could be sold by third party. And when that happens, you cannot guarantee what you're getting is going to be correct. It's kind of like if you go to Walgreens and you see the high-end hair products there, but they're not actually the salon certified hair products. Kind of like that. It ends up being a little bit dicey because at the end of the day, a lot of people can sell stuff on Amazon. Just more often than not, I've found that either it can be illegitimate or it is horrifically overpriced. Horrifically. So you might be getting the right thing, but you could be paying this crazy premium because some random person in, I don't know, some random place is selling it to you, and because you're not doing the research to see if it's cheaper other places, you're already purchasing House Beauty on Amazon, you might be paying super, like crazy amounts extra to get these other products that you could get less other places, if that makes sense. I've just found that in the beauty area more than anywhere else, and that just could be because I've looked there more than anywhere else, there tends to be a lot of price jacking to a degree that really is frustrating, and because of that, it's really kind of like, And she says the reason she gives for making it an Amazon exclusive is that because she wants everybody to be able to purchase it, and that doesn't really make any sense to me. Most websites, most Ulta, I mean, maybe not Ulta. Ulta's not really great if she's looking for everyone to get it because Ulta's website's not good. Sephora though, unless she's thinking of like an international aspect, but then why can't she just do this from her own website? I don't know. I'm not huge on it being sold on Amazon. If I go to a website, because the House Beauty website is all sleek, it's all like, it looks like fancy. Like that website is, if a website was like club personified, that's what her website looks like. And I just can't imagine like seeing all this stuff, seeing how sleek it looks, and then you go to the Amazon store. Amazon's not sleek. Amazon is not a sleek website. I mean, come on. I don't love that aspect of it. I can appreciate her love for makeup. I can appreciate what she's bringing to the table. I don't really love the set idea. It's not my favorite. More often than not, we're going to be purchasing at least one out of the 3 things that we don't want. For me, it would 1,000. I can't tell you the last time I used a lip liner. I really can't. It feels dated to me. Maybe that's just me. Lip liners can go in so many different directions as far as feel. I've used some that feel like a literal number 2 pencil on my lips. I've used some that are so creamy that they melt away. I mean, what's the purpose of the lip liner? Is it supposed to be like a regular lipstick where it's filling it in? Is it supposed to keep the lip gloss in place? I mean, the purpose of a lip liner generally is to line your lips so that your lipstick doesn't feather out. But it's paired with a lip gloss. which doesn't really make sense to me. So, I'm not Lady Gaga. I don't know what she's thinking with this. Clearly, she has a vision. I'm sure it makes sense to her, but I just... The lip liner threw me off. I'm excited for her. I'm excited to see what else that she comes out with. The 15th is when these will be available for pre-order, but they will not be shipped until September. That's a long time. None of this stuff has me like, oh my god, I can't wait for it to come out, because everything is things I can get other places. Semi-sheer lip gloss, I can get anywhere. Lip liner, I can get anywhere. Cream to powder liquid shimmers, they're available places. So I'm excited for her. I'm excited that she's excited, but nothing here is wowing me to the point of feeling like we needed another beauty brand. She knows that it's unnecessary, so that's cool, but again, I just... I want new things, I think is what it is. I want to see new things, and nobody's doing it. Everybody's rinsing and repeating, and it's boring. When you've been doing this for as long as I have, it's just like, it's hard to get excited about stuff. Maybe that's part of it. I don't know. Anyways, would love to talk more about this on my stream tonight, 7:30 Pacific. If you're not doing anything, just click the link below. Come hang out. It's awesome. Also, LeeshaLand.com. You want to be awesome? You want to be part of the Narwhal Nation? Because I want you to be, and I want you to be able to tell me how to make my videos less shitty. Come join the Narwhal Nation. Come join the Discord. We would love to have you. See you tonight at 7:30, and hopefully also see you tomorrow at noon Pacific. Bring your yellow eyeshadows. I want to see looks from all of you. I don't care if you're good, bad, awesome, crap. I want to see a yellow look from you. Come on. Yep. I'll see you tomorrow. And tonight.